Imagine you're a Greek soldier on vacation in Crete. The sun's out, the olives are fresh, and everything is perfect. Until a massive half-man, half-bull charges out of a cave, roaring like Zeus just stubbed his toe. Yep, the Minotaur. Escaped. No longer trapped in the twisting labyrinth. No more waiting around for doomed tributes. Now he's free. And he's got horns, hooves, and a revenge list longer than Odysseus' journey home. So, what if the Minotaur had actually escaped the labyrinth? What happens to Athens, Crete, maybe even Olympus? Grab your sandals. This one's going to be a wild run through mythology gone rogue. Act 1. A quick recap of the Horned Horror. Before we unleash him, let's remind ourselves who we're dealing with. The Minotaur was born from a cursed union between Queen Pasiphae of Crete and a divine bull. Don't ask, just know Poseidon was petty and the result wasn't pretty. King Minos, not thrilled with his new stepson, tossed him into a labyrinth designed by Daedalus, so complex even GPS would give up. Every few years, Athens sent tributes, i.e. human snacks, to be devoured. Enter Theseus, slayer of monsters, who killed the Minotaur with a sword and a ball of string. Act 2. The escape scenario. Let's say Theseus never makes it to the center. Maybe he gets lost. Maybe the string breaks. Maybe he sees a Minotaur-shaped shadow and nopes right out. Now the Minotaur finds an exit. Maybe Daedalus left a maintenance tunnel open. Maybe the gods took pity. Maybe the monster finally cracked the code. Either way, he's out. And he's mad. Years of darkness, isolation, no friends, no therapy. Now he's hoofing it across Crete, and he's got plans. Act 3. Cretan chaos, the first victims. Crete becomes his playground, or hunting ground. Palace of Knossos, trampled. Guards, gored. Minos, regret is the last thing he feels. The Minotaur doesn't just destroy. He becomes a symbol of divine wrath, human cruelty, and don't mess with the cowboy hybrid. The people, they start whispering about a bull god, a wild force of nature not to be caged. Suddenly, statues go up. Worship begins. Some call him a monster. Others call him a misunderstood king. The Minotaur becomes myth and god. Act 4. The Athenian Panic. Remember Athens, the tribute senders? Yeah, they're next. When word reaches them that the bull is loose, it's full panic mode. Temples are flooded with offerings. Oracle of Delphi, booked solid. Theseus? Suddenly there has a cold and really can't fight right now. The Minotaur reaches the mainland. But instead of just rampage, he talks. Yep, plot twist. He learned in the labyrinth. He speaks, he thinks, he remembers. And he's not just angry. He wants justice. Ace T5, the monster with a message. Now this part gets deep. The Minotaur stands on the Acropolis and delivers a monologue that would make Sophocles proud. He tells the world, "I didn't ask to be born, I didn't ask to be locked away. Yet you feared me, fed me your young, and called me beast." Who then is the real monster? Boom, mic drop, horns up. People are stunned. Some cheer, some cry. Some wish they hadn't thrown so many goat jokes his way. Suddenly, a movement begins. Minotaur writes. He becomes a symbol for all those cast aside by the gods. Act 6, the divine response. Of course, this makes Olympus very uncomfortable. The gods don't like wildcards, especially ones who inspire humans to think they're the problem. Zeus sends a thunderbolt. The Minotaur shrugs it off. Ares comes down swinging, gets horned into a statue. Only Athena, goddess of wisdom, sees potential. She doesn't fight, she reasons. She offers the Minotaur a role, protector of lost souls, guide of the forgotten. A guardian, not a prisoner. And just like that, the Minotaur gets a divine upgrade. Act 7, the world that follows. In this new mythverse, the Labyrinth becomes a sanctuary, not a prison. The Minotaur becomes a legend not of fear, but of redemption. He's prayed to by outcasts, rebels, and misunderstood teens everywhere. Theseus? He fades into the background. No one remembers the guy with the strang. They remember the monster who broke free and changed the world. So, what if the Minotaur escaped the Labyrinth? We wouldn't just get a different ending, we'd get a whole new mythology. One where monsters have voices. One where cages don't last forever. And one where even the darkest tales can end in light. If you loved this myth flip, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. Should the Minotaur have gotten his own temple or his own Netflix series? Until next time, keep your horns up, your mind open, and never underestimate the power of a good escape.